Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Hot Facts with Robert Reese, Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. People, we go 1 hour. It could go a little further if it gets a little hotter. In my area, it is definitely humid. We have the rain. The rain came in and it left us with some humidity right now. So it's a little sticky outside, but it feels a little bit better than the scorching heat that we previously had. Wesley is out there. What's up, my main man? We got love from Brazil. What's up, brah? What's up, brah? We have a pretty good one today. Pretty good one today. We have a delivery driver, people. We're gonna get into the dangers you could have if you are delivering on one of those e-bikes. Okay, so we had a driver that ran into some pretty serious trouble on his e-bike. We also have delivery driver that went above and beyond, and he did a super great thing. We have some record-breaking numbers out there. I know Kim Side Money Plans got paid like 60 something dollars on a McDonald's order that showed up as like something that someone would not have taken. So 67 bucks for that order. She said, I guess I'm gonna start taking McDonald's orders, or at least stop looking at them how I used to. See, people, when you get one and it opens your eyes up, you get to see a few things. So we got that going on. We're gonna have a pretty good week of content coming out from drivers all over the place. Sin City just had an epic video. Big up to the money boys out there. He had a challenge. They went out there and did their thing. It was a great video. Go ahead and check that video out. There's going to be a whole lot more videos coming out this week and coming up of some monster numbers. It's going to be like fishing, people. We're going to see people catching huge fish, and they're just going to be reeling them in, and they're going to be showing you guys all of the catches. So if you live in any of the areas where any of the content creators are actually showing you guys the big catches, pay attention to this stuff. All right. I'm going to get into the first one. Right now. Oh, okay. The standoff. Okay. Let me let you guys know what the standoff is. I don't know if you guys have seen, but there was an incident that happened with the sheriff department and with the police department when it came time to booking inmates into the jail. And the sheriff and the police department just about came to blows, all the way to where the captain had to come down from his house. And we're going to watch that video there. Also, there is a video of a guy that the grown man is crying, and you will see exactly why the grown man is crying. No one wants to go through this. But we're going to start off with this delivery driver news, as this is what we do. Now, if you are on an e-bike, okay, and we know that we have Wilser, and we have quite a few other people, and I have an interview tomorrow with the scooter, and I'm gonna just go ahead and make sure and double verify today to make sure that we are all the way on tomorrow for the interview. Someone else that rides an electric scooter and an electric bike. I know Peace Gannergate out there in the UK. He also rides an electric bike. So I'm going to show you guys what can happen when you do ride one of these bikes, and it can happen. It can happen to anyone. Okay, it can happen to anyone. See, my pictures are there. Let me blow it up some. I'll put myself down here. Okay, so what we have right here is the delivery driver says, Brooklyn food delivery driver barely escaped serious injury Saturday when his e-bike suddenly burst into flames while he was riding on the sidewalk. An eyewitness said, it's can't say his name, Abdel Masula, captured the action in front of his Sunset Park home on video ring camera. Okay, so pretty much the dude was just riding, and yeah, he was riding, and bike just caught fire. Now I do know that it's an e-bike, it's electric, so I put it in the same category as like these exploding e-pins, those vape pins that the people use, the ones that explode in your face. You could just get a bad one. You could just get a bad one. What I want to know is how much is the bike insurance? I want to know how much is the bike insurance. What's up, Ricky Knight? For that right there. And I wonder how much did that bike cost? But people, that is something you need to look into, that if you are going to be using Brandon Diaz, what's up? If you are using one of those e-bikes, people, please be safe. It can catch fire at any time. At any time. But we're going to get into, speaking of a fire, we're going to get into this delivery driver right here that went above and beyond. Check this guy out.
Tonight, a Long Island delivery driver is being called a hero for running into a burning home to save a family. That driver shared his story with CBS 2's Tim McNicholas.
You can still see the aftermath of that fire behind me. Boarded up windows, tarps, parts of the home are incinerated, but everyone who lives here is okay. Syosset firefighters got to this house on Bluebird Drive just 4 minutes after the 911 call and found a family standing outside.
I just saw the fire just getting bigger and bigger. That's when I rushed in.
Kevin Rivera had already helped them get out.
Everybody's calling me a hero.
The Amazon driver says he was finishing his route Saturday afternoon just after 4 when he saw the flames near the front of the home. He said he saw several people inside through an open front door, including a woman and a baby, apparently unaware of the fire.
I just rushed in because I didn't want nobody to die in that house.
Rivera says he told the 6 or 7 people inside about the flames, but due to a language barrier, they didn't understand at first.
They were just confused.
He urged them to leave through the back door, away from the flames. Eventually, they did, and then they saw the house.
They just started crying. They just got emotional.
We got a handle on it.
A woman who lives in the area named Amanda Johnson shot this video of the fire.
It would have been a lot worse.
When she heard about Rivera's actions, she posted his story on social media and praised the driver.
I thought it was great.
Now the neighborhood that normally thanks him for his deliveries is thanking him for much more than that.
To be honest, I just feel great that I did something.
No one in the home was seriously hurt, and investigators are trying to figure out what caused that fire. In Syosset, Tim McNicholas, CBS 2 News.
Now, I did a story on a pizza delivery guy that ran into a home in another part of the country, maybe about a month and a half, two months ago. People, I don't know what. No one knows what they would do in that situation. He just hopped in. He just hopped in and ran and did that. Big ups to him. People, we get a lot of bad delivery driver news. People stealing food and all of this other stuff. There's a clip up here where someone said that the delivery driver ate their chicken sandwiches or something and left a note. I'm like, wow. So it's good to see. It's good to see that dude's a hero. He says, I'm not a hero. That's what a hero is. He didn't plan on that. He just went in there and did that. And bada boom, bada bing. Big ups to him. He brought a huge bright light to the delivery world right now. We needed that. We got people. I did the video where the lady left her kids in the car and they took her car, left her car running. Things like that happen, and it's a lot of bad stuff. We got no tip, no trip, and people fighting over this and that. So to see a guy get out there and he actually risked his own life to go in there, pull a whole family out, and all that other stuff. That right there is super. Big ups to that guy right there. He deserves Amazon. You guys got to give him. Let him get a vacation. Let him get a vacation. Let him get a vacation. Easy vacation. That's easy right there. Let him get a vacation. Now, I got something that's gonna, it's got a little humor involved in it. It's got a little humor involved in it. Should I do this one first? because I don't believe this one right here that the DoorDash customer says the delivery driver ate his chicken wings and left a surprising note in the bag, and then you see all the chicken wings eaten out of his thing. I don't really believe it. I don't believe it. I think it's a scam. I don't know if you guys have heard about it. I'm kind of debating on if I even want to put it up. Probably not gonna. No, I'm not gonna put that one up. What I am gonna put up. What's up, Ghost? What I am gonna put up. This is hilarious. This goes out to if you have a grandparent, if you are someone like this, you have grandparents, and they are going to vacation, and they want to fit in like everyone else. We have rules and limitations to some things that we are allowed to do. This is going out to grandparents and people that may look like this. And by the way, Rapping Granny Coupon did win and did claim the prize. Okay, go ahead. Let's check this one out.
I was gonna say I threw a whole.
I'm just letting you guys know this. If you weigh 270 pounds, there is no way in the world you should have on. There is no way in the world you should have on these Speedos right here, and no way in the world should Grandma be right here. Now check how angry Grandpops is, though. Check this out.
I can't think you're doing.
People, look at the strap right here. He has the full back in the drawers right here, but he's got the little tiny strap on the sides, people. And look at the Dunlap right here. Look at the Dunlap. And it's old school hat. He's had this hat for 28 years. Any out there in the Fred Flintstones, people, grandparents. This is not what you should be doing. This is not what you should be doing.
Just stop. Stop.
Finger over here.
I have to blow the whistle on that one. I have to blow the whistle on that one right there. Grandparents, do not go outside dressed like that. Do not do it. Dude had his whole thing hanging over. You couldn't even see the strap. So all you saw was his big old giant butt. And I'm glad we were not able to see the front. I'm glad we were not able to see the front. That was nasty right there. But I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to show you guys this thing with the chicken wings. I'm going to show you guys this. So putting this out there, coming to a few cities to Dash for the next week or two. East Coast coming for you. Ooh, that's Ghost 77. I'm gonna show this thing now. I don't believe it. I don't believe a driver did this. That's why I'm skeptical, but I'll show you guys. All right, here we go. So DoorDash customer says delivery driver ate his chicken wings, left a surprising note in the bag. Says next star, a Wingstop customer in California claims his DoorDash driver ate the food he ordered and delivered a bag containing the discarded chicken bones along with a note of apology of sorts. Damian Swade Sanders, who goes by Funny Main Suede on social media. This is why I don't want to believe this. first chronicled the strange story on TikTok in mid-August. In the video, he tells his followers he just ordered a Wingstop only to find out his wings and fries had already been eaten. That's why I don't believe it. He said he found an empty fry container, empty box, the discarded chicken bones, and a note allegedly from the DoorDash driver providing an explanation. I'm sorry I ate your food, the delivery driver wrote. According to Sanders, I'm broke and hungry. Consider it like you're paying it forward. I'm quitting this lame A job anyway. Blessed. Oh, the note was also signed your DoorDash guy. That could be made up all the way, but people that want to quit, I don't know. And you know why I don't think this is real right here? Check this out. Consider it like you're paying it forward. That's what Pedro says on his thing. I think this dude is just trolling. He figured out what type of note. Look at the chicken wings right here. I don't believe this. I don't believe this at all. It has a few 100,000 views since he uploaded it. He says it's still eating away at him. I don't know if it's real. It could be real. I think it's fake. What do you guys think? Do you guys think a driver really ate the chicken wings and the fries and said, I'm quitting anyway? Now, I don't know. That one seems weird. That one seems a little too weird for me. Because if someone was really gonna quit, I think the delivery driver would have made a video about it and like really made a video. I think, yeah, that's what I think. Let me see. I have okay. I got one right here for you. Let me see. Do I want to show you guys the police officers about to fight each other first? Or do I want to show you guys this one right here? You know what? I'm going to show you guys this one right here. All right, so I didn't ask for this. This is a grown man crying, by the way. Oh, and I don't know if you guys know Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz came out on top against Tony Ferguson. And Tony Ferguson is Tanner Markley's fighter. Okay, so the shoes that Tony Ferguson wears to train in, and he takes all his pictures in. That's Tanner Markley's shoe, and Tanner Markley signed Tony Ferguson, so that's his fighter that was fighting Nate Diaz last night. For you people in the gig world who would like to know what other people in the gig world do outside of that, Tanner Markley does stunt. He does film and fight choreography, razor scooter and stunts at different amusement parks. And he also sponsors fighters and different extreme athletes. And he also has a new shoe coming out that's a little bit more wider, a little bit more base on it to help with the stability for people doing their thing. But this one that I'm going to show you guys right now is you got a guy who thought that he was going to meet some women, and they lured him in, and they tell the police that he tried to rob them and kidnap them and some kids and everything else. But check this out. Let me go ahead and put this up.
No matter what you're in the mood for, with the all-new Royal Crispy Chicken lineup at Burger King, you can't go wrong.
Accused in a Westchester shooting that left one woman hurt may not be to blame. A judge ruled today that all charges be dismissed against this guy. That's Courtney Montgomery. This after investigators discovered new evidence in the case. WCPO 9 News reporter Larry Seward's live in Hamilton. Larry, Montgomery had a lot to say.
Through his attorney, Tanya, Montgomery claims to be a victim here, lured and attacked by two women in front of a child. In Butler County's Area 3 court, tears fell. Courtney Montgomery's head dropped too.
Because I didn't want none of this. I know. I didn't ask for none of this. I understand. I didn't ask for this.
Though cleared of robbery and assault charges, what happened inside this Westchester apartment Wednesday still hurts.
It's just the opposite of what was portrayed by the police department and what was portrayed by the media.
A 911 call led police to believe someone invaded this apartment, robbed 2 women, and shot one of them in front of her 4-year-old daughter.
I'm sorry, so did you see it happen?
Yes, he came in. That seems he came into the wrong building. He had a gun, so we tried to wrestle him.
Hours later, police arrested Montgomery.
That could not have been done with many things without the dedication of the men and women standing behind you here.
While Chief Joel Herzog saluted investigators, Montgomery, a man with no criminal history, hired lawyer Clyde Bennett.
He's very upset. He's nervous. He's scared. He understands his peril. He's looking at decades in prison for something that he did not do.
Bennett blames his client's accusers. He claims the women lured Montgomery with text messages, offered a romantic encounter, then tried to rob him at gunpoint.
Unbeknownst to them, I should say, he had a gun, and he used that gun to defend himself after they were robbing him with a gun. And he shot one of them in order to defend himself.
Prosecutors heard enough to request all charges dropped. In a statement, police said it's, quote, in the interest of justice, but they're not dropping the case.
Man, fellas, let me tell you something, man. What happened to the old school days when you can just walk out and meet someone in person? This internet stuff and all of this weird stuff going on, you're going to run into traps. Stupid guys will run into traps. They will get robbed. They had the whole thing set on up. If we don't rob him, we're going to say he came to rob us and everything else. And they planned that whole thing. Guys, you got one of my favorite shows. One of my favorite shows is Catfish. That's one of my favorite shows to watch. It shows how crazy some of these people are. And it shows how stupid some people are, that they really do these things to go meet these people, and they end up in situations just like that. Now, he was acquitted. They had all the text messages, and these women were stupid that they don't think that he was going to show the text messages of them communicating. Like, they're idiots there. But, he was acquitted. But if he didn't put himself into that situation, he would not have been crying like that. Now, the way he was crying, I know, LMNOP, LBGTQ. He's representing for them well. They just won a case. That was one of those cries right there. I know for a fact. Now, what I'm going to show you guys here is we got that guy right there, right? That he was lured in. He was lured in to do his thing, right? Okay. Now, I'm going to show you guys a police officer. That he was the one out there trying to go get his from the prostitute. Then I'm going to show you a dude. Actually, I'm going to show you this dude first. This dude says he's been stalking a 6-year-old girl. And this is the police footage right here. Stalking a 6-year-old girl. And he told the girl, I'm going to turn you into a woman. Let's look at this scumbag right here.
I didn't think I had time for a master's, but with WGU, I can move through an accredited business degree as soon as I master the material. An online nonprofit university that lets me fit school around my schedule, I choose WGU.
With the kid, his daughter who's 6 years old was crossing the street, and Mark Reaver came out and was like, I'm going to turn you to a woman, I'm going to take you to Disney World, I'm going to make that famous. He's saying yesterday he was telling the kids to be quiet and come to him.
I can barely hear you. Can you speak up? Bro, talk to the officer.
Let me fill you guys in on what just happened. So the police were there the night before, which is this night here. They were called because people are saying that he's luring kids and he's telling kids to come over here, and he's saying verbally what he's gonna do to these kids. So he went into the home and he was not able to get outside. You know, he did the whole thing, and they come back the next day, and the next day these police are angry.
Previously spoke to you tomorrow. I hear you talking, but I can't understand you. Can you speak up? You got anything on you? I need to make sure my door is secured, locked. We will secure it. I need to make sure. I will make sure. Who are you? Are you the sergeant? I am the sergeant. Go get your car. No, I want my sketches, please. Yeah, please. I want my sketches. I want my shoes, please.
No, man. Listen, we played this game with you yesterday. Okay? You don't call
There's two sides to every story.
There is.
You haven't heard the other side of the
You
story.
will have your day in court. But you had your opportunity to tell your side of the story yesterday, and you didn't.
I said right here, and you told us no. So you made a piss poor decision. Now you're going to live with it.
We're trying to help you out, man. We're getting you shoes. Okay?
These are not shoes. These are flip
It
flops.
doesn't matter. They're going to put slides on you when you get out there.
Can I please have my sketch?
You know you are a guilty SOB. Yeah, T Money says lock him up and throw away the key. You know you are a guilty SOB when you like start I want my Skechers. They're talking about this crazy stuff that you're doing, that you're saying to this little girl, and you're worried about your Skechers. I'm not gonna show the rest of it. They put him in the car, but that dude is a piece of work. He is a piece of work. Now let me get to you to this next one. Okay. Let me get to you to this next one. Yeah. Let's get to the police officer. Let's get to the police officer that's soliciting prostitution for like $60 and some honey buns.
Meet 3 people who took control of their money with a Chase Secure banking account. No minimum deposit to open. Simple tools. Control at hand. One bank for today and tomorrow. Chase, make more of what's yours.
I guess you would. If all else fails, he can write a book. How to Ruin Your Career in 3 Easy Steps.
Officials say a high-ranking Georgia officer solicited prostitution from an undercover cop, bringing $180 and a pack of White Claws as payment.
You just want to go, come on, man. Have you lost the last 3 brain cells? Or do you just have cabbage for brains? Why would you do that?
But that's not all. Polk County, Florida investigators say 49-year-old Jason DePrima was in town for a polygraph seminar.
Well, let me introduce you to what I consider a high-profile arrest. This is Deputy Chief Jason DePrima of the Cartersville Police Department. As I understand it, after talking to his chief, he's been there almost 30 years.
Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd says DePrima was a graduate of the FBI Academy and acted as Deputy Chief of Police Administration for the Cartersville Police Department in Georgia. He was even driving an unmarked undercover vehicle when he showed up for the would-be rendezvous.
So ostensibly, this guy has come to have sex with a prostitute while driving the Cartersville Police Department undercover vehicle. And he was in possession of alcohol, which, of course, had we not intervened, he was going to drink that, engage in sexual conduct. But
now I'm going to tell you this. When they read his jacket, FBI, acting chief, and all this other stuff, people using the vehicle, This is why we have the people that go and do the First Amendment audits. They look for people like this to catch them. That's why the First Amendment people are there. They know the unmarked cars and all of that other stuff. But check this out. This dude looks like he would not do anything wrong. Looks like he can live right next door to you, but he likes prostitutes. Maybe he can't find a woman because his job, they don't want to be with him because of this job. So he says, I'll just go and just pay for mine and just do it like that. If that's what he's doing, do it on your spare time. Do it on your spare time. You can't use any company vehicles. And come on, man, you brought $180 and some White Claws. People, he was going to get down. He's done this before. This is what he does. He's prop now. This is what you got to understand when you're looking at officers like this. How many times has he arrested someone and it was a woman and then they've gotten away? Or they were let go. Some of these things could, it could be sexual favors, like the Holtzclaw dude. That dude got like 265 years for doing that stuff to women. Big old buff dude, looked like he can get anyone he wanted, but he could not. That's why he was that big old buff dude and did all that. He was preying on women while he was doing his job. Now, I'm not saying this guy is doing this right here, but this same sheriff right here is running an investigation because there's 160 people that they've arrested, and teachers and other people have been involved in this human trafficking thing. Now, you got to have people in high places to pull some of these things off. I'm not saying, but it's all going on under this dude's nose right here. Now, he said, the stupid stuff and the riffraff and all that other stuff. Now you're going to see what that stupid stuff and riffraff is, because you're about to see the sheriff and the police. You're about to see the sheriff and the police almost come to blows. The sheriff and the police are about to almost come to blows. This is hilarious.
We got another one coming out. Okay, come on.
Now, I don't know if you guys, if everyone can see this right here. So what's happening is they're trying to come in and take these people into jail, and they cannot book their people into the jail. The police officers are trying to get their people booked in first, and they have people outside. And this causes for the police officers to really about to come to blows.
You know him?
Yeah.
Who is that?
I don't know his name. I just know him by face. Come on.
Hey, Snipes, they're still denying us. Dudley left with his body, so that's 3 minus the 4 that they had. So they got 1 in there, and he still won't. Oh, God bless America. They won't let us in.
They won't let y'all in. They won't let me in. Ain't that right? Ain't that right?
No, you go in there before us. I'm gonna raise hell.
Watch this. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna file a complaint, a legitimate complaint.
That might look good for me, but go at home. Out of there. Central, SB1, please.
Lieutenant Nesser about to get a complaint. 100%. That is the most unprofessional thing I've ever seen in my life.
Hey. What do you think? How my legs so bad? I don't know.
So wait a minute.
Oh, don't yell it. Don't start yelling. Hey, come on.
All right, I'm going to file a complaint.
That's fine. That's fine. Good. How are you?
Tell y'all have directives. I have directives. Sheriff says ain't nobody coming in. Only 5 at a time. SO and GSP has priority.
So SO has priority,
And
even
GSP
though.
and you guys. I mean, this is beyond my control. I don't have anything, so don't yell at me. All right. All right. As soon as that last one gets cleared, I'm going to bring in 5.
Hey, yeah, unless another SO unit shows up.
This is not my decision.
Because I'm about to have a stroke. I understand. I get that. And he runs the jail. So.
Them goddamn supervisors can.
I understand. I get that.
So I can get the out the way. All right, so I got a call to go to. I can't go to the call because y'all want to play stupid ass childish game. It ain't because of me, man. I got nothing to do with that. Sorry, I got nothing to do with that. It ain't my goddamn call. It's between the sheriff and the guy that works over there. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Move the goddamn car, or I'm gonna move myself.
Go move it. How you gonna move it? Move it.
Move the goddamn car, man.
Move the car.
Why? Huh?
In the park.
You're acting like a bunch of goddamn kids, man.
I'm gonna go get my stuff because this is getting stupid. I'm not gonna be de-armed outside of the jail.
I really wish this is not my car right there, dude. I'm gonna leave the keys in there, dude. I really not wanting to be a part of to get charged with a crime, dude, for a stand, dude. I'm telling you right now, bro.
I'm transferring.
Possession Schedule 2, obstruction, and drug-related objects.
So far, it's all felons. All right, dude. Get in your car, pull your people outside the fence.
Get in your car, pull your prisoner out the fence.
Just let her go home. Write me a damn court date and let me go to court.
All CPD prisoners at the jail, just leave me out there on in between the street, between the building, the SO, and the CPD. We'll have our meeting there. Just have a seat. Watch your head, okay?
This is sad, man. They doing this shit.
Watch your legs, okay?
They arrested me in Fairbanks for obstruction and in Lockhart. And also said he was going to ram the car. So. Oh yeah, he said he's going to run into the car. So I mean.
He's going to pass right by us if he ever sees us getting our ass beat on the street.
All right, so I skipped over a whole lot of that because there was a lot of the one officer was telling the one sheriff was telling the other officers that if he sees them on the street getting beat up, he's not going to stop and help them. He was saying a whole lot of stuff like that. He was saying that he was going to arrest them, and I skipped over the main meat and potatoes there so they don't say I stole their video. But the police department, the jailer officers all came outside. Those were the ones in the black right there. All the sheriffs came, and then they were all pretty much face to face, and they were talking like they were about to fight. And then that's when the captain showed up, and the captain said, well, what's going on here? The captain was asleep. It got past the lieutenant and everything. The captain was asleep. He said, what do we got outside? They read off everyone's charges, and what they did was they took everyone around the corner and they wrote everyone's a summons to come to court. And that's what they did. So them being handcuffed and all that, all they did was write them a summons to come to court. Now, I got a question right now. If that's all they have to do is write you a summons to go to court, I'm thinking about the dude that was watering the plants. Why couldn't they just say, well, we're just going to give you a summons to come to court? Why couldn't they just have done that with him if it's that easy? Or maybe, the lieutenant don't have that pull. The captain really came down and laid down that law. Really laid down that law. So I thought it was pretty hilarious to see the people on law enforcement really about to get down with each other. I thought that was hilarious. Now, let me see. Yeah. Yes. Oh, is this the one? Nope, not that one. Nah, that's it for that one there. That's it for that one there. So yeah, man. Delivery driver runs into a house. He saves this thing. He does this thing, and he's a hero. And I got some important comments to read too. I got to read these. I got to read these right now. Let me see. YouTube Studio. We have some good ones. Comments right here. Okay, let me share these. Now, a lot of these have to do with DoorDash. This is your problem. The video it still does its thing. Still does its thing. People they interact with that video there for sure. Okay, DoorDash, this is your problem. This comment came from Childo F83. The problem is that DoorDash needs to do more to make dashing more efficient for the drivers and give the restaurant more time. Dashing is a thing where time is money, so the more time someone spends waiting, they could be missing out on money. Now, it's reasonable to wait a little bit. Not sure how long the girl in this video waited. It was a 6-minute wait. I blame DoorDash, not the restaurant or drivers. As a dasher, I blame DoorDash, the company. If I DoorDash, it says if I DoorDash compensated dash, okay. It says if DoorDash compensated dashers for wait times, this wouldn't happen. Ad fairly compensated because DoorDash plays games. Now, this is exactly what we have here in California. We have Prop 22 so that you can get paid for the wait times. This is something that this person is talking about right here. We have that in this state. You also have that in New York. You have it in Massachusetts, and they have it in other spots sprinkled out. So it's something that is going on out there. But you have to live in a certain place to where it is going on. This video was shot in California also, which makes this ridiculous. Okay, which makes this ridiculous. Yeah, Roy said the sheriff and the chief have beef. Now it says Chicago is gonna purge starting 2023 with the new Safety Act, giving criminals more rights than citizens. Chicago is a place that I don't want to be around. It sounds like boom, boom, crack, crack, crack. It sounds crazy in Chicago. No, I'm straight. This next comment came from this came from TFT. And this was from on yesterday. I said, why do people just talk about DoorDash when they multi-app and they do all of these other gig apps? And he said they focus on DoorDash because DoorDash is the largest food delivery app out there. Not to mention DoorDash was most likely their first gig app. I get that, but you could still do some things. Now, he also commented about the police officer that was parked sideways and wanted the resident to get a ticket and get towed. He said the cop could have still conducted his investigation and parked correctly in a parking spot. He was just being lazy. Exactly. Now, DoorDash, this is your problem. Okay, here goes another one. This one says, this is from Justin Cheney. I love how all these broke ass DoorDash drivers on here defending her. Like if you don't want to wait on food, which is your job, get a new one. Exactly. You know that when you get there, you're going to have to wait a little bit. It's not like when they place the order, the food instantly like goes, the order goes instantly there. That's not how it works. It has to It has to go. When you order as a customer, okay? When you order as a customer, it says preparing, then it says it goes through the first thing like for a little while because it's trying to find the driver that they're gonna be able to try to do that to try to get to come to you. And that's what it is. So it takes a while down. Once that is there, they send that over. Okay, bam. Now you got to get there. Now the transmission from it getting there to their computer system all depends on, let's say, if their internet is working fast that day. You know, there could be jam ups on the internet. There's been many times when I get to a place and there's a lot of drivers, Grubhub, Doordash, Uber Eats, we are all in there and they're letting us know that we did not receive any of your orders. Our system is down on this side. But when you order, your system is not down. So, you know, things like this happen and there could be a delay. So when you get there, that's why it's more important for you to do like me. I walk in and I check in instantly. I walk in and I check in instantly. That's what you got to do. You have to check in instantly. When you check in instantly, I swear you'll have a better experience when you are doing your thing. Okay, better experience when you are doing your thing. Let me see. Let me just go straight to the video itself. Let me see. This was Navy 380 the other day. Man, give us some good ones out there. Do I have any help for review? Oh. I didn't even know this one was here. He used the N-word. He used ninja. He says, that's your job, though. If you can't wait, just quit. Ninja. Yeah. Yeah. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get how people just can't wait. It's not even. It's weird because when you get to a place on DoorDash, you can get there before it's time for you to walk inside the place, and it says your arrival time, right? And if you get there ahead of your arrival time, chances are the food is not going to be ready, and then you got to wait anyway. So what if you get there ahead of your arrival time, and then you say the food's not ready, so I leave? That's not right either. And there's a lot of these people that do videos that says arrival time. You know, I'm like, man, yeah, arrival time. So if you're getting there ahead of time to pick it up, are you starting your time from you beating the system? And when does it stop? That's what I would like to know too. Now, Ghost says DoorDash will pay you for wait time over 30 minutes. Checked in at the restaurant now. I don't know how they're doing it anymore. That's what Ghost says, because I know here in California, before we have the Prop 22, you would get paid for, it was a maximum of 20-minute wait time, and you maxed out at like $12. You maxed out at like $12 for your wait time, and it was a maximum of 20 minutes that they were paying you for. That's why Prop 22 had to come, because let's say you go to, we have a place here called Big Guy's Pizza, and every time you go to Big Guy's Pizza, you will be there for an extra long time. Big Guy's Pizza, Buffalo Wild Wings, Wingstop is getting a little bit better. But these chicken joints, these Italian restaurants, these places that make these weird giant pizzas, oh no, sometimes you could be there for like 40 minutes. So we have to do the Prop 22. No, we got to get paid for all of this wait, and it has to be worth it. It has to be worth it, because that's when, let me tell you how rugged and raw it was back then. Back then, it was so rugged and raw. That's when all the food theft was going on. That's when it was all going on. That's when people were just like, you know what? I don't care. I'm over here past this wait time. I don't care. That's why they had to put it in place. Now we got it in place, and all of that stuff has pretty much eased on out, and it's all good. But it's still a big issue in these other states, and I do get it. But this is why we talk about knowing your market and everything else like that. Let me get to Roy's video right now, because I see my boy Roy just said play his video. Let me see. Oh, hold up. You guys see his thumbnail? Oh, Roy, that's a nice thumbnail, people. I'm about to share this thumbnail with you guys. Check this out. Look at Roy's expression.
Good afternoon, everybody. That's right, your boy, Real Talk with Roy, coming back at you from the lovely Las Vegas, Nevada. Time is currently 1 in the PMs, and we're approximately 90 degrees Fahrenheit. It's going to be a cool day today. Expected thunderstorms. But remember, we are not in Canada. We don't do Celsius. But this video is for all you non-believers out there. Yes, that's right. Your boy actually does dash. And he went out today and did him a little dash action for all you non-believers out there that think, oh, he doesn't even dash. So I'll put some screenshots up in this video for you so you can see that I don't dash. And I'll be right back with you. All right, there you all go. All you non-believers out there, yes, I do actually dash. I'm going to start doing it a little bit more now that the weather's getting cooler. It ain't 115 degrees out there sweating my nuts off for peanuts. Or as my friend Dino would say, we don't want them chiclets. I can't do the New York accent. The chiclets. We don't want the chiclets. But yeah, for all you non-believers, here you go. Here's the video. Day 1. The man returns to the dashing community. Wasn't gone very long, but y'all would think I never dashed a whole day in my life. But there you go. This one's for you guys, you non-believers out there. I expect to see a lot of comments congratulate me. Woohoo! I actually do dash, all you non-believers. So y'all can apologize too for all you that don't think I don't do shit. So you can all apologize too if you want. Just joking, I don't do shit. But remember, you are the creator of your own destiny, even though you have to do it on Doordash or whatever app you choose to do. But you are the creator of your own destiny. Nobody's going to do it for you. You guys have a great day.
My. Ooh. This is a tidal wave right here. Like, like this is like old school 1975 boxing. You got like George Foreman and Ernie Shavers and Foster and all these dudes. Dudes like, who's this dude coming in here? Look, you guys weren't ready for this. Did you guys see that $20 order right there? Now Roy just hopped back in the scene. And got a $20. What did Sarah Elizabeth say? I've never seen a $12. That's a banger. Roy hopped right in and got a $20 banger. Roy, people, man, he showed you guys some numbers. You saw the orders he was taking. You saw some 4s, some 6s. You saw some 10s. You saw him getting up in there. He was taking his orders, and bam, he said, this is for you guys. when the people get into the comments, and I know what he is talking about, Roy will get up here, and in the comment section there, people will say, man, why is he always talking? He doesn't even dash, or he doesn't even drive. And then he has to say, I got over 12,000 rideshare rides, and he tells you that, you know. And the craziest thing is that even if he's not doing DoorDash, the dude still drives and delivers. He's strictly pizza program for Domino's. You know what I mean? So I don't get it. The dude still drives and does his thing. Now he's back up and on. He's gonna be showing his stuff. Hey, you know, congratulations, big dog. Congratulations, big dog. You up there. And people, Roy said he's gonna start dropping some stuff on you guys. So I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see what people have to say, since he is going to be relevant. He's going to be relevant because a lot of you guys were saying he's not relevant. Just how I said the gig econ down or DoorDash dad said it's like 3 years since he was top dasher or anything like that. And so I made the comment. There's a lot of content creators that are talking about top dasher and putting out videos, but they can't because they're not even on the programs. So he made a comment about that. And I said he's doing these things because he wants to be relevant. So, you know, there's a lot of people that were saying because Roy's not doing, and they tried to separate it. He's not doing DoorDasher, but he's still doing Domino's and still does his thing. He never left the game. He was always relevant to me, but now he's relevant in your face. So yeah, now he's relevant to your face. So now pretty much everything that he said, people has been relevant. Okay, has been relevant, especially when he's never stopped doing delivery. I can see if my man stopped doing delivery and he went to just I don't know, he just stopped doing deliveries. Then you could be able to say, but the man did not stop doing deliveries at all, and now he hopped right back on his thing. He hopped right back on the horse, and he's right back in the game. And he's in the game at the right time too. He's in the game at the right time. Now, I don't know what Roy's percentages are for anything, but he's back in the game, and right now he has a real good chance to get put on all these other programs, and then be out there doing his thing and saying, "Screw you guys, I'm doing me." Okay, screw you guys, I'm doing me. What was the sitcom where the guy said, "Screw you guys, I'm going home"? It was something like that. That was like his catchphrase. Was that Steve Urkel? Was that Steve Urkel? Did I do that? Was that Steve Urkel? I want to read a few more comments here too. I want to read a few more of these. Let me see. People, station identification. You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese, Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Hot Facts is much more than a brand. It is the truth behind what we stand for. People, we are on the road. We are on the road, people, to 3K. We are on the road to 3,000 subs. We are almost there, 2,958. I think is what it says here. Let me double check. Yeah, 2,958. I also got to bring up one thing here. My cousin Navy 380 sent me a message, and let me double check. He sent me a message, and it has to do with this one is I'm gonna have to do a special story on this one by itself. I'm gonna have to do a special story on this one by itself. I'll just let you guys know that here in Torrance, California, that's LA, also LA County. We got 15 police officers in Torrance were caught exchanging racist text messages about killing black people. So these officers' text messages were exposed. This is going to be a completely different show that I'm going to be doing this on because it's real. Not going to be doing that one right now, but you know, I will be doing this one here, and that's from the city of Torrance. That's LA County, people. A lot of these things happen. I want to get to these comments though. Let me see. Okay. So this one was from the Daily Mom out there doing a cooking thing. I said, help when you can. Now, the dude out there, I pull up to the store where the owner of the store looks just like Captain Nemo. So I went in to tell you guys that we're going to see Captain Nemo, but he was not in there. It was only Mom. So that short did not happen. So they pulled up on their bike and they were trying to put their money together. And she was saying, well, we got to eat this. We need some water. They're traveling. It was real hot and they were traveling on them bikes. And, you know, that's how they were moving. So they were talking about getting food. So I said, all right, I got a gang of change in my pocket. It's going to fall all in the car. So I gave them the change. It's like $3 and change, I think. And then I had a scratcher for $5. I just scratched it off, 3 on there. So I gave them the scratcher. They went right in there, got water, got like some little nuts and some stuff, and they were able to do their thing. And I said, help when you can. They weren't out there asking for money to go buy. They went right in there and got food and water, and they were on traveling. So she said, Jehovah bless you, Robert. Have a blessed day. Local artist giving a sample. I was out there and said, watching here, my friends, sending full support. And that is the Lane Tristan Vlogs. Okay, Lane Tristan Vlogs. Okay, and I also have, let's go to this one right here. Now, I forgot to show it yesterday. I'm going to show you guys now because I'm going to read Vaughn's comment. Vaughn 107 said, I thought it was a random attack. I was supposed to do it yesterday. I had to put random attack so that the video could be monetized. If I would have put the real title of the video up, they would have demonetized me, or not demonetized me. They would have put it yellow, and it just would have been brief or just a little bit. So let me just go ahead and pull this up now so you guys can actually see this. You guys can see this right here. Let me see. And by the way, Rapping Granny Coupon did win the contest and did claim the surprise. Okay, so let me go here. Bam. Let me hit mute. And you guys watch. Look, this DoorDash driver got the worst. Watch this.
Is fraudulent. Lucky you. ClickSees gives you an goes by the name Rafa Solano and that he didn't work. I found some rap songs he posted on.
You watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Hey.
This video right here is nuts. DoorDash driver gets beheaded. Crazy. Take a look.
Now, this next story is extremely grim and very disturbing. A man beheaded a woman with a sword on the street in the middle of the day in front of witnesses. This happened in San Carlos, that's just south of San Francisco. Reporter Dan Noyes with our Bay Area sister station spoke exclusively with the victim's grandmother and has this report.
How you holding up? Danielle Gannon met me outside her home in Vallejo today.
I'm vaccinated and boosted and everything, so you're safe. I don't know how to do this.
I'm so sorry. She invited me to meet her son, Marty Castro, the father of the victim in yesterday's brutal sword attack, Karina Castro.
She was an amazing girl. She's an amazing woman, very stubborn, determined to raise her daughters on her own.
Karina was 27 years old, attended Menlo Atherton High School, got her GED, and worked as a Doordash driver. She left behind 7-year-old and 1-year-old girls. She had the youngest with a man now held for her murder, 33-year-old Jose Rafael Solano Landeta. The family says he goes by the name Rafa Solano and that he didn't work. I found some rap songs he posted on YouTube.
He is a diagnosed schizophrenic on meds, and he would use that as an excuse for his behavior. He drank excessively, and you're not supposed to do that on those kind of medications.
The family confirms what I learned from law enforcement sources yesterday, that Solano had been violent with Karina and she got a restraining order against him in April, but continued to interact with him.
And if there's somebody out there abusing your daughter, don't let it go. Don't take no for an answer. You will feel responsible no matter what anyone says. I know. I do too, baby.
In the day before the murder, Snapchat messages between the couple got very contentious. I obtained more than a dozen, most with language too explicit to show here. She threatens to tell the world about his rape conviction involving a minor. Rafa calls her snitch lip and warns her, F around and find out. Karina fires back. You want to put a target on my back? Your homie's going to know the real you, and threatens to expose his sexual relationship with another man. She adds, dude, go ahead and try and take me out. Just hours later, they had a confrontation in the street outside her apartment, her daughter safely inside.
He got really mad, went to the trunk of his car, pulled out whatever it was, and killed her right there behind.
Oh yeah, man. Whoo! What's up, Roy?
That's my friend.
Dang. She told him she was gonna talk about the relationship with another man and all of that. He said silence. And that's crazy. That's crazy.
Chopped her shit off.
Crazy.
She's talking all that shit. Gotta be careful when you deal with motherfuckers like that.
But my thing is this though, like when you know someone is I think they said like schizo or something like that. When you know someone is like that, you got to watch what you say to people like that, especially if you know he like past gang member, he's involved in that life and he's schizo. It's certain things you cannot say to people like that because you don't know what the hell was going to happen. And she said the wrong things, and I don't blame her at all. It's just that man, that dude was nuts, and he really came with a sword though. He really came with a sword though. He really came with he came with the not a knife, he came with the real deal. Once she said the homosexual activity, that was it. Few hours later, it was no more. And this is a lesson, people. Look, I know you guys saw I had my little road rage thing with the dudes who almost ran me off the road, and I know you saw that. So I'm guilty of it. Yes. I'm alive right now. Right now, but things like that could have went wrong. That could have went wrong on me. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, people, we gotta be smarter out there. I was dumb right there, but shoot.
Yeah, well, the world's greatest DoorDash driver's back. So I know y'all saw that. So.
Man.
But they're gonna give me shit too because of that $4 order. Somebody's gonna give me shit about that.
They're gonna talk about your $4 order, and they're gonna say all this stuff, but all the money added up. You were all good. It
was pretty simple, Dash. I ended up with 20. That 20 that you saw, that was my final. I did 38 minutes of active time for $20, and I only did 6 miles total driving.
Hold up, people. Hold up. You did 38. Okay, people. So those of you who talk about how much can you make in an hour, he made people He made that money like $21 in 38 minutes, people, which means if he wanted to do one more order, people, he would have been at like $27 and maybe even $30 for the hour. He would have did his thing just like that, people. And he said he only drove 6 miles. So you guys are doing the thing, if you say, well, we got to get $2 a mile. Well, he killed that, right? He killed that. He came out on top there. And he did that while taking a $4 order. So just with that right there, that lets people know that you can make the 20-something an hour and take an order that someone may not have taken. DoorDash Rick says he had a $2.75 today. Hey, look, man, it's just like what Kim did. Kim went up there and the McDonald's order was like $9 or something or whatever it was, and it turned out to be $67. So, and she only got that order after she got into the program. You know what I mean? So now she's showing larger orders, and this is what I said was going to happen. It's going to be like they are out there, Roy. They are out there about to show just numbers out there. Who's got the biggest number who's got the largest order? They're about to be showing all this stuff, and it's gonna turn into all of this. It's gonna turn into all of this.
It's all just a dick measuring contest. Who gives a fuck at the end of the day? Just make your money, do what you got to do. Just because you got a big order doesn't make you any better dasher than anybody else.
Right.
You got lucky, and they popped you off a good big order. Big fucking deal.
Yeah, we got Hannibal he has a live, I think, coming up, and I think he's gonna be speaking about I guess it's gonna be like the battle between he just did the fight between top dashers and non-top dashers. So we pretty much established that there is no fight anymore. There is no fight because people are getting into programs and they're seeing what it is, and they're saying, hey, these orders are coming in. So it's really not a fight. The biggest fight was just to get people to understand that you can get into something else and see a difference in orders. That was the main fight. So as of right now, people are just making some money now, I guess they're trying to see it into some type of fight, but there's no fight.
And that's and about that earlier video you put up with the sheriffs and the police. What that was, that's a beef between the sheriff and the chief. What happened is the sheriff told them, don't be running like special operations in his shit, like his territory, and the police were doing it anyways. The chief of police was running like special ops in his area, and the sheriff told him not to do that, and he was doing it anyways. So the sheriff actually runs that that jail. So the fucking sheriff told him, fuck that, don't let them bring those people in to my jail. So that's why they weren't letting him into jail, because he runs it, and because the other fucking chief didn't listen to what he said fuck him, don't let him in my jail.
That is hilarious. That now, if I would have played the whole video through, people, you can go and watch the whole video through. It's a 10-minute video. You see the one cop threatening. He's threatening. The sheriff is threatening he's threatening them hard. He's threatening to fight. He's threatening to throw down. He said, I'm going to move your car myself. And the cop said, do it. How you going to move it? I was like, oh, out there beating for real.
He's like, if I see you get beat up on the street, I'm just going to let you get beat up, and I'm going to drive right by.
But check this out. That had to be the funniest day for everyone that was supposed to be going into jail. They didn't have to go to jail. They got wrote a summons to go to court, but they got a chance to eyewitness seeing the sheriff and the cops go at it. I said, man, over jailing people. That was hilarious. But did you see the cop that was going to get the prostitution? You know, 180 bucks in a pack of White Claws. He was going to get it
Yeah,
in.
that guy's a joker. I guess he was from Georgia, and they had some kind of conference down in Florida, and so he was texting the girl from the conference and went to meet her. So yeah, he's from Georgia. That cop was.
That dude's that.
Yeah, he's an assistant. He's an assistant chief too, dude. He got straight busted. Oh, it's the White Claws too. Like, what the fuck?
The White Claws. No, you know that was not his choice. He said, "What do you want to drink?" They said, "Bring some White Claws." He came with the White Claws. 180 bucks. He was ready to get busy. I told you people, he's down there for that polygraph convention down there. He was ready to get busy. He said, "I'm traveling." He says, what happens at this convention stays at this convention, and he fell into his own sting.
What was even worse is like that was the second chick. I guess the first chick, they went through his phone, and I guess the first chick said, "I need you to go get a CashApp card and show me the CashApp card to make sure you have the money to pay for me." And she ended up ripping him off, dude. She took a screenshot of the fucking card and fucking drained the card off the thing. So you got fucked twice, bro. You got fucked twice. You got fucked twice without getting no pussy, bro. Yeah, you got two of them got him, dude.
Oh my goodness. A lot of crazy videos, people. You guys, hey, I get all these videos, and I like to show you guys these videos. Like to look at other things. We were able to see a Amazon driver though run into a burning house. I thought that was kind of cool right there. He can go ahead and tell that story forever. He's probably gonna meet his wife when he tells that story. She's probably that's how he go meet his girl. He's gonna say, "Tell me a story to impress me." He's gonna talk about how he just got done off of a long shift. He smelled fire. He said he heard kids crying. He's gonna go ahead and make it get all good. He heard kids crying. He took off his shirt, ran into a burning house, saved the whole family. He's gonna tell a whole story. He's gonna impress that girl. He's gonna win that day. Guarantee he's gonna win that day.
And Amazon won't even give him a raise. Watch.
Yeah, they need to give him a raise. Now, when the DoorDash girl helped the old lady that was choking or something, DoorDash gave her like $2,000 for doing it, and helping her with EMT school. So hopefully Amazon, they have something special for this dude. Depends on how many times he calls out though. Depends on how many times he calls out. He calls out. He calls out too many times. They not gonna give him nothing, Roy. They not gonna give him nothing at all. Gee whiz.
But yeah, I only did 4 deliveries today, so it was pretty.
Yeah, but look, 4 deliveries took like 30-something minutes, $20, knocked it out. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So,
And I took a $4 order so they could all kiss my ass.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, I think that delivery was only a mile. I was right next to the McDonald's where it came from. So I just grabbed it. Or no, it was Jack in the Box. Yeah, it was Jack in the Box. So I just grabbed it because I was right there by Jack in the Box. So I just walked into Jack in the Box, grabbed it, and drove right around the corner to where his house was.
Yeah, that's $4. Look, that's come on now. Now check this out. I don't think people are gonna. I think they're gonna ease up on the saying you're taking a $3 order. You're taking, like Rick says, $2.75, because now they actually are seeing that when you get into these other programs, it's like I was saying, the same orders that you were looking at have things behind them now because they're quality people. So I think now they're gonna stop trashing people for taking these orders, because now there's too many videos now with people taking smaller orders and getting large payouts. So I think it's going to ease up, which it should, because it's what the person is choosing to do anyway. It's not even you.
Well, I did have one that popped up. I didn't take the screenshot, but it was a $275 for almost 10 miles. I was like, ooh, fuck that.
Now,
Hell,
yeah, see, now that's stupid. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
hell,
Now I'm gonna read off people. I'm gonna read off for you guys right now because I told you guys I know that I can drop my acceptance rate to 88% and still be good. Okay, people, I'm gonna read you what my acceptance rate is right now, and my acceptance rate is at 88% right now, people. It's not at 98%. It's not at 99%, people. There are certain orders that I just will not do. Okay, I just will not do. And there's certain ones at certain times I will not do. Like around here, we have the motorcycle cops, Roy. They go out, it's 6 of them, and they ride in like a caravan, like, and in the morning times, don't matter. They will go on one street and literally each car that goes by, they are just getting each car. So I turn all those orders down that go around there. So I wait for a certain time to start taking orders. And then like late night, there's like we got this area where we have hills, and in the daytime I'll go ahead and do it. I'll go ahead and do it. But at night, how it is, your car can slip and all that other stuff. I just turn those things down. I don't do it. I don't do those. And then we had a problem with our Wendy's the other night. They kept trying to send me back there. I turned it down like 3 times in a row. The Wendy's ordering system went down for the drivers. So I kept putting that, what the issue is, and they still didn't take the Wendy's off, and they kept still sending me back to that same. I just kept denying those, so that helped it drop more too. But people, I'm gonna deny things if I have to.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to go. My phone's overheating, so I'm gonna have to go.
Oh yeah, you in Vegas? Cool. Yep. So people, like, all I know tonight, when I go drive tonight, that 88 is gonna go to like 92, and then the next day it'll go back up. But it all depends on those orders that are coming in. Now, I'm not turning them down because I don't like the money of the order. No, I'm turning it down because I know the situation that is going to put me in. I don't like to put myself in situations that's going to make me not get my job done faster. I cannot do that. I have to work smarter, not harder. Now, we got a lot of drivers out there that are out there driving. Like right now, my wife is driving right now. It's like school time. Kids are getting out of school. I can't drive at this time. I have road rage. I cannot drive at this time. I get so angry. Cars are stopping. Teenagers are on the road. They don't know how to turn out of places. It's nuts. It's nuts, and I cannot do it. But my wife can drive. She can drive right now, like, and she gets it in. I drive typically the morning. So morning meaning I drive late night into the AM, and then I start early in the AM and I drive the AM. So I drive AM hours. My wife drives the PM hours. Oh, and people, I know that there's more things. Amazon Prime, no, there's more companies linking up for like Grubhub and other food apps. There's more companies that are linking in so that you automatically have these passes. So you're gonna see, I'm guessing we're gonna see more people tipping than usual because of all of these collaborations with these certain companies and the food apps. So pay attention to all of these things, people. Some of the orders you are seeing, some people are they have that pass, access pass, dash pass, the Uber one, they have whatever it is. But then you get people that have military discounts and things like that. So they're literally ordering at like 60 to 65% of what it actually costs. Those people have a little bit more money to tip you. A lot of drivers don't understand that, especially when I know in my area, a lot of drivers hate delivering over to the military base because you have to go to where the veterans live. And a lot of the veterans, it's one leg, all this other stuff. and people think that they don't go ahead and tip and all of that. Man, let me tell you, you go over there, you do your thing, they get everything for dirt cheap pretty much, and then they give you what they can, and all you got to do is tell them thank you for your service. And a lot of the military people want to talk to someone, so all you got to do is say, "What's your MOS, sir?" And then he's gonna go in and talk to you for a little bit. That's all the veterans want to do is talk to you for a little bit. Once you do all of that, you get on your way. They bless you. The veterans will bless you. They are not broke like the college kids, even though a lot of them, don't think like that. Help them out too. Help the veterans out. Deliver their food. Deliver their items. I deliver everything. to the military base. I never turn those down at all. Never at all. You guys should start doing that too wherever you live. We are at 1:26, 1 hour 26 minutes. People, we had quite a few clips in today's live right here. Hope everyone enjoyed many of those. We had a few comments. We saw some dashers. We saw electric bike blown up. We saw a driver beheaded. Driver saved someone in a burning house. We saw, I don't know if the video was real or not. We saw that delivery driver supposedly ate the chicken wings and the fries and left the note. We saw all of that. Then we saw all of this weird police stuff and someone getting set up to go to jail and then acquitted. So today was a very, very interesting day. I want you guys to know we are on the road to 3K. Make sure you get these thumbs up, like, share the stream, okay? Subscribe to get notified. Make sure you join and be a part of the hot crew, okay? With that being said, people, until the next caper, where the heck is my caper thing at? Where is my caper thing at? We out of here like Chuck Woolery in 2 and 2. See you guys later.